Above top secret eyes only, the mysterious TR-3B. Not every UFO spotted is one of theirs. Source is Belgrade. This is on Out of Mind. The tactical reconnaissance TR-3Bs, codenamed Astra, first operational flight was in the early 90s. The triangular-shaped nuclear-powered aerospace platform was developed under top-secret Aurora program with SDI and black budget monies. At least 3 of the billion-dollar-plus TR-3Bs were flying by 1994. The Aurora is the most classified aerospace development program in existence. The TR-3B is the most exotic vehicle created by the Aurora program. The mysterious TR-3B, not every UFO spotted is one of theirs. Editor's note: the reprint of the TR-3B specifications claim is based on information generally credited to Edgar Fouch, who claimed involvement with this project in the 1990s. We make no claims about whether this is factually accurate or not, but this story becomes more interesting as time progresses. What was originally considered to be a wacky UFO claim seems to be the benefactor of a great deal of coincidences AG research moves forward. Simply put, the TR-3B's claim to use an MHD torus filled with a virtual plasma, quote-unquote, of high-pressure mercury is strikingly similar to the unrelated claim of Igor Witkowski about the construction of the Nazi Bell device, as well as anecdotal evidence relating to other instances of AG effects in mercury in the presence of RF fields. Additionally, a plasma toroid is the only means of replicating some aspects of Eugene Podolektov's superconductor experiments on a larger scale, than avalanche thought through traditional Type II ceramic superconductors. Plasmas and CSs both absorb magnetic field lines. It should be noted that none of the individuals in any of these claims were aware of each other's existence when they published their work, making the similarities quite striking. The tactical reconnaissance TR-3B's codename Astra, first operational flight was in the early 90s. The triangular-shaped nuclear-powered aerospace platform was developed under the top-secret Aurora program with SDI and black budget monies, and at least 3 of the billion-dollar-plus TR-3Bs were flying by 1994. The Aurora is the most classified aerospace development program in existence, and the TR-3B is the most exotic vehicle created by the Aurora program, funded and operationally tasked by National Reconnaissance Office, the NSA, and the CIA. The TR-3B flying triangle is not fiction and was built with technology available in the mid-80s. Not every UFO spotted is one of theirs. The TR-3B vehicle's outer coating is reactive to electrical radar stimulation and can change reflectiveness, radar absorptiveness, and color. This polymer skin, when used in conjunction with the TR-3B's electronic countermeasures and ECCM, can make the vehicle look like a small aircraft or a flying cylinder, or even trick radar receivers into falsely detecting a variety of aircraft, no aircraft, or several aircraft at various locations. A circular plasma-filled accelerator ring called the magnetic field disruptor surrounds the rotatable crew compartment and is far ahead of any imaginable technology. Sandia and Livermore Laboratories developed the reverse engineering MFD technology. The government will go to any lengths to protect this technology. The plasma, mercury-based, is pressurized at 250,000 atmospheres at a temperature of 150 degrees Kelvin and accelerated to 50,000 RPM to create a superconductive plasma with the resulting gravity disruption. The MDF generates a magnetic vortex field which disrupts or neutralizes the effects of gravity on mass within proximity by 89%. Do not misunderstand, this is not anti-gravity. Anti-gravity provides a repulsive force that can be used for propulsion. The MFD creates a disruption of the Earth's gravitational field upon the mass within the circular accelerator. The mass of the circular accelerator and all mass within the accelerator, such as the crew capsule, avionics, MFD systems, fuels, crew environmental systems, and the nuclear reactor, are reduced by 89%. This causes the effect of making the vehicle extremely light and able to outperform and outmaneuver any craft yet constructed, except of course those UFOs we did not build. The TR-3B is a high-altitude stealth reconnaissance platform with an indefinite loiter time. Once you get it up there at speed, it does not take much propulsion to maintain altitude. At Groom Lake, there have been whispered rumors of a new element that acts as a catalyst to the plasma. With a vehicle mass reduction by 89%, the craft can travel at Mach 9, vertically or horizontally, and many sources say the performance is limited only by the stresses that a human pilot can endure, which is a lot, really, considered along with the 89% reduction in mass. The G-forces are also reduced by 89%. The TR-3B's propulsion is provided by 3 multi-node thrusters mounted at each bottom corner of the triangular platform. The TR-3 is a sub-Mach 9 vehicle until it reaches altitudes above 120,000 feet. Then God knows how fast it can go. The 3 multi-mode rocket engines mounted under each corner of the craft use hydrogen or methane and oxygen as a propellant. In a liquid oxygen-hydrogen rocket system, 85% of the propellant mass is oxygen. The nuclear thermal rocket engine uses a hydrogen propellant augmented with oxygen for additional thrust. The reactor heats the liquid hydrogen and injects liquid oxygen in the supersonic nozzle so that the hydrogen burns concurrently in the liquid oxygen afterburner. The multi-mode propulsion system can operate in the atmosphere with thrust provided by the nuclear reactor, in the upper atmosphere with hydrogen propulsion, and in orbit with the combined hydrogen and oxygen propulsion. When you have to remember this, what you have to remember is that the 3 rocket engines only have to propel 11% of the mass of the top secret TR-3B. The engines are reportedly built by Rockwell. Many sightings of triangular UFOs are not alien vehicles but the top secret TR-3B. The NSA, NRO, CIA, and US Air Force have been playing a shell game with aircraft nomenclature, creating the TR-3 modified to the TR-3A, the TR-3B, and the TR-2, 3, and 4, with suffixes like plus or minus added to confuse further the fact that each of these designators is a different aircraft and not the same aerospace vehicle. TR-3B is a different form of TR-3A, as a banana is from a grape. Some of these vehicles are manned and others are unmanned. This is by Belgrey Falcon and is Realpolitik and Oliver Limpilofiusan Out of Minds too. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.